What?
Oh my god, I am having so much trouble right now. I had even less trouble when I was attempting to.
Did it stop working as soon as you started streaming on Twitch?
Okay, hopefully. Okay. Twitch is already streaming. Can you look to make sure Twitch is streaming?
Yes, yes. It's you got 3 viewers. It's 30 seconds in.
Okay.
Okay, it can see the thing. I can see it on Twitch.
Okay, I'm gonna crank down the music volume a bit.
All right.
Oh, can you see it on
You, not on Discord. You didn't. You're not streaming on Discord.
Okay, give me a moment.
Yes, we're good.
Cool.
Both Twitch and Discord are streaming.
Okay. I'm cranking down the music and I'm cranking down the voices a bit.
Oh wow, that is definitely a stock uh, grinding stone
Fair
sound
enough,
effect.
fair enough.
That's as iconic and stock as like the breaking of pots. You know the one I'm talking about. Is
Yes.
that in this game? Please tell me it's in this
No.
game.
I don't think that you can break pots in this game.
Oh, there's no instance of a pot breaking in that sound effect.
Not that I'm aware of.
Oh, damn. Because it's such a good sound effect. Even Zelda uses it.
Maybe I'll have to check. So you ready for a new game?
Yeah, so I've never played Prince of Persia. I don't know anything about it. You're the one playing, so this is a nice switcheroo of, like uh, whenever I play Zelda and you've never. So this is a good thematic comparison, I guess. To
How
that.
do I tell people to stop notifying me?
Go on Do Not Disturb.
I can't because I'm in like an overlay right now. Oh, I just turned off notifications. There we go.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I just have my Discord overlay off entirely.
So this is a game that I hold near and dear to my heart.
Mhm.
We're loading into the storm.
Oh, that sounds so cool.
I just realized I forgot to turn on subtitles.
Yeah, that'll definitely be important. You want to like just skip the cutscene, turn it on,
Nah,
and then
I
restart.
can't skip cutscenes.
Oh, it doesn't let you skip cutscenes.
Nah, because they're
Oh,
all in
man.
engine. They have to move the pieces into
The
place.
wind is free, but the sand goes
Uh,
where it is blown, unaware of the world around it. Whirling on the breath of the
Oh,
gods,
why don't I? Okay, I need to
the
quit anyway because
mercy
I'm
is
using the wrong
stronger
character
than both.
models.
What is one grain
what?
of sand in the desert?
What you're
How?
seeing
How?
is the prince from the original game. I'm using a skin.
Oh.
It's not a genuine experience because I'm using altered character models. Yeah, this is definitely an altered character model too. Uh, Look, there's Farah right there because that's her character skin.
How can you tell?
Because Farah is a character from the original Prince of Persia: Sands of Time. She's a character model in this game. That's her.
Hmm. God, these. I don't know if it's because you have like different skins or what, but the entire anatomy just looks so weird.
Oh, the entire anatomy is weird. Let me go to options, sound, subtitles. Yes.
So I'm guessing the fact that that's the person he was searching for is supposed to be a big twist or something.
We're gonna have to watch this cutscene again, unless you don't care.
Curious as to see what they looked like.
Okay, Leah, let's quit back to menu. All right, let's go to extras. Skin manager. Let's go with Prince. I got prototype Prince actually. Weird. And Elika. Oh, I have prototype Elika. Okay, there we go. I have them set to what they're supposed to be. Okay, so we're gonna finally see the cutscene with actual subtitles. Thank goodness. Ooh, spooky. What does it mean? What does it mean?
I should watch Nightmare Before Christmas.
Nightmare Before Christmas is great.
But the
It
sand
is.
blows where it is blown, unaware of the world around it, whirling on the breath of the gods, at the mercy of the storm that engulfs it. What is
Look
one
at this
grain
character
in the
design.
desert? One grain amongst the storm.
That character design has a lot of stuff going on.
It's a character of Nolan North.
That sounds familiar.
Nolan North did Nathan Drake and like a million other characters.
But I never played.
Oh, I guarantee you've played a game with Nolan North in it.
Probably.
But
Oh, he's saying Farah. I thought he was saying Sarah.
Farah, yep, Farah. He's So this surprised me, but Elika is voiced by Carrie Walgreen.
I told you she didn't come this way. Come on.
Right at her?
Oh, you're hiding
Tell me your name.
underneath a rock.
Oh man. There's so many good quotes about wind.
Oh yeah, it's windy, it's foggy, it's windy, it's foggy.
Yeah, one of my favorite quotes about wind is in Wind Waker when Ganondorf lays out his
His hatred of
motivation.
wind.
No, his covet. He
Oh.
covets the wind.
Oh, okay, makes sense.
Yeah. I'll
Hey,
I'll-
you!
Hey, you. How'd you know that's his name?
Nah, he doesn't
Good
have a
old
name.
Prince Heyu. Yeah, that's why everyone calls him Heyu.
Fair enough.
Farah enough.
Oh my goodness, I'm so angry right now.
There's no need to get nasty. We can talk about this.
So you never played any Prince of Persia games, have you?
Your health or the enemy's health?
I only have 1 hit point.
Oh wow, that's
No, I have
rough.
2 hit points.
Bet you wish you'd opted for conversation now, don't you?
His blood is
Checking to
blue. Do you
see-
see all that blue? I think that might be his blood.
Yeah, and you can run
So
too.
blue. You could say he's a blue blood.
Why are you following me?
I'm not. I'm looking for
Farah, I heard you yelling. You and your girlfriend should get out of here.
girlfriend. Farrah's not my girlfriend. She's my donkey.
You're risking your life for a donkey?
She's a good donkey. That and she's carrying a king's ransom in gold.
Just get out of here. If they don't see you with me, you'll be all right.
Hey, you!
Wait, so who's that girl?
That is Elika.
You want to time your advice better
Hmm.
next time?
Well, we don't know her name yet. We'll find it out in a very short bit. She teaches you how to wall jump.
Yeah. That is a good... I will say, this tutorial is actually... looks like a pretty decent tutorial, because they don't outright tell you. They just show her doing it as you're chasing.
See, look, this is a nice touch animation. Nobody will stick around to watch this, but if you watch for a
Does-
bit, he does stuff.
Does he kick someone off the edge?
No. He curses. He orders. He complains. Then he tells his guards to go and get Elika. But only if you watch. There's people who will never notice this animation, and he just stares at you for the rest of the time afterwards. Ah, shoot.
Wow.
Okay, I missed it, that jump. If I have one complaint about this game, it's that the jumps can be a bit finicky.
Finicky?
You have to hit them at the right angle.
No, he's
Oof,
nothing
that's
to do
rough.
with this. No!
Expect to see this a million more times.
What, the ability to fly?
How did you... Whoa, I've got you. They're moving! That way! We better get out of here.
That animation plays every time you fall off a cliff.
Oh, that sounds kind of annoying after a while.
No, actually, it's pretty good because it puts you right back in the action.
Kill us.
They're not trying to kill us.
I'm scrolling through Nolan North's IMDb. I
But at least
cannot find a game I've ever
No,
played that
I
has
can't
him.
leave.
Really?
I've got to get to the temple.
Fair enough. You play most Nintendo games. Nah, that's mean. I don't mean to say it that way.
You really can put me down now.
Look up
A
Carrie.
lot of games.
Look up Carrie Walgreen's IMDb. She's done just as many games. But you only hear people talk about Nolan North in this case. I think that's because
I had
he's
lost my donkey, fallen down a cliff, and had a rock dropped on me. I'm not in a good mood.
It's probably just because Nolan North is like more well known, to be honest.
It's you she's running away from.
Nah, I wouldn't say he's more well known. I'd say it's like he's done a bit more like. No, I guess it's just the fact that he's
Nolan North?
yeah, Nolan North. He is like he can do a lot of voices, but like everybody only knows the one. So
I mean, I don't.
he's doing it. Like this voice right here. He does the exact same voice for Nathan Drake.
Well, I've never played Nathan. I've never played Uncharted.
Fair enough.
You go. I'll follow.
I believe he attempted to do a more Middle Eastern voice, but they told him to just do a more relaxed voice because they just didn't want to hear him do an accent for like 50% of a game.
Makes sense.
She's here. We have her. Hey, stop there. We mean you no harm.
They probably mean me a lot of harm, I'm telling you right now.
Okay, I finally found a game that I've played that had him in it.
Oh, what is it?
It is Arkham City.
Oh, yes, he voices one of the
The
characters.
Penguin.
The Penguin, yes.
Oh, and he apparently voiced Desmond Miles in the Assassin's Creed series.
Yes, yes.
You're a prince.
Alright, so that's 2 games I've played that has him.
Oh, yeah, he played Desmond Miles in Assassin's Creed, and then he went on to do the Prince in Prince of Persia.
Cannot return. Why do you run? There is nowhere to go.
This guy doesn't give up. I hope you're good with heights.
Look at that. The affection of a cat
there, Under
slowly
the tree.
sliding down a thing of curtains.
Yeah. How
How-
jellical.
Look how beautiful this game is. Look at
That is a
tree.
really nice tree.
Look at that tree. Look at that. That is where I'm running to right now. And,
I
and,
like the tree.
and look at all these areas I'm going to go. Everything you see in this game is a place I can go.
Everything the light touches.
I'm going to climb that tower. I'm going to climb that tower. I'm going to climb that tower and ride on those air balloons. I'm going to climb that windmill.
You
Everything.
see that mountain in the distance? You can climb that.
Yes, you can. And you will be fighting monsters while climbing that mountain.
Ooh, he also played he played the cores in Portal 2.
Oh, yes. A few of them, or all of them.
All of them. Well, except for GLaDOS and Wheatley.
Oh, fair enough. He has a very good range as a voice actor.
Get that end and push.
What's in the temple?
Just push.
Okay, so I just what is it, like B? Yep, it's B.
Is there gold in there?
I can't see anyone following. We should hurry.
It is so hard to find.
Well, if there's no gold, why is this place so secure?
It's the prison that holds Aramin.
Armin.
Ooh, we're getting into mythology.
Oh, that
Who's Armin?
Oh, they're gonna say
the big
so.
bad god of darkness? Kills people,
Ah.
destroys cities, scares naughty children?
Unless you want to see lots of dead naughty children, you'll help me fix this.
Where's Armin?
Under this seal.
You see that tree? That's the seal.
So, you break the seal and release 1,000 years of darkness?
Well, we're trying to stop that.
There's a Grey's Anatomy video game?
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, there is that Nolan North voiced in.
Thank you for
Oh,
helping me
wild.
reach here.
I'm still scrolling through,
You want me to go? Just like
Elika!
get back. I've got this.
Guess what this
you know,
character's name is?
oh, I don't know, but now I remember what that character model reminds me of.
Father,
Oh?
He reminds me of Iroh from the live-action M. Night Shyamalan Avatar movie.
Yes, they have a very similar design now that I think about it.
Oh, wow. I like that she did a backflip on him.
Oh yeah, she follows.
Oh, that's cool. I love escort quests where the person you're escorting actually assists in combat. Oh, father?
Yep, that's her father. He's the king. She's the princess.
So she's the prince's sister?
No, you're not a prince in this game.
Oh, you're not?
Out of here.
Okay, so this is crazy. But in the original Prince of Persia,
I think we need a better plan.
you are never given a title. It's just called Prince of Persia. And one of the things is that they never actually give him a name. And this is in every game. No game ever gives him a proper name.
Okay. Speaking of characters without a proper name, I finally found a game that I actually like vividly remember that has Nolan North. Fable 2. He plays the hero of Bowerstone.
Oh, yes.
The main character.
Really, that was him? I thought he voiced,
The male version.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so he plays I'm guessing the hero of Bowerstone is the player.
Yes.
Because I know the player's name is Sparrow regardless, but I think that might be... Yeah, the hero of Bowerstone is definitely the player.
Yep.
So yeah, that's actually one that's really good that I'm aware of.
Aramin's soldiers.
Oh,
They
look at
tried-
that soldier just killing those 2 guards that I had to fight earlier. Ugh.
Yeah, how dare he? Doesn't he know that killing is bad?
All
But
right.
is it the fact that I was questioning whether or not a being
Gosh.
made of shadow understands that killing is bad, or the fact that I said that literally after you killed some people?
No, I didn't kill anybody.
Oh, you didn't?
No, I just made them run away.
Oh, I thought they died.
No, they just ran off.
Hmm.
Ah, shoot. Okay, there we go. Okay.
Hey, we got a viewer in chat.
Oh, look at this. This
Florian
is beautiful. Look at that.
Kaitsky. Florian Kotsky.
Oh, neat.
I hope I'm pronouncing that right. I have no idea how.
Oh, look at that. No, that's not part. That's a thing. Okay.
Oh,
Like for a moment, I thought that was just like part of the environment that had failed to. No. Okay. Thank goodness.
so what is all that stuff that's rising up?
That
that
is
unbridled darkness?
corruption.
Ooh. Does it kill you or turn you into something terrible?
You get rescued, so you never find out.
Okay. Well, what does it do to like animals that fall in?
Corruption. You've ever played Jack and Daxter?
Yeah, I've played Jak and Dax. So
It
they all
turned-
become Otzels?
Yeah, you turn into an Otzel.
Oh, man.
That's my take.
Any more of your relatives gonna try and kill us? Or is it just your father who wants to end the world?
Do you think I wanted any of this?
All it takes is one bad day.
What do we do now? Presuming the great god of darkness doesn't just squish us flat.
He can't have escaped yet. Not fully. The temple must still have the power to contain him.
I don't know.
And
Those
who is the
creepy
girl you wanted me to look up?
To the fertile ground.
Carrie
If
Walgreen.
we can get to them, we might be able to stop
That with a K or a C?
Fertile.
K. K-A-R-I.
Keep Ahriman
Then
here.
Walgreen.
These areas feed the temple with life energy. The temple feeds the tree. We have
Oh,
to
she looks
stop
like a Kristen
We have to
Stewart.
get out of here.
Fine.
I
run.
guess.
But you're not going to get very far.
I was on my way home. I had more gold than you could. I'd have had wine, women. I'd have had carpets this thick. Now I'm stuck with an angry god and a crazy woman. All right. Which one of these things do we need to do whatever to?
Played in Animaniacs.
Oh yeah, she's been in a lot.
Yeah, the reboot.
We can't reach
No,
the
I'm not.
fertile
I'm not
ground from
surprised.
these
As I
areas.
said,
We
she's
need
been
to-
in a lot.
We can't reach them anyway. We'll have to get to these four. Then we can see what's happening.
If I ever find that donkey. Carpets this thick. This thick.
I had an interview with the person who did the writing and dialogue touch-up.
Yes, you said that.
Okay, so this is clever. The map in game is this exact map right here.
Oh, wow. That's a nice detail.
Yeah. So I get to go to any of these 4 locations with the blue ring around. Pick one.
And as you beat one, it unlocks all the adjacent ones.
We'll get to that in a bit. Pick one. One,
Bu- 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 bu-
2, 3, 4.
4.
Okay.
No, wait, 2.
All right, 2. That is the cauldron.
Oh, the Cauldron of Vale. That sounds so cool.
So you see these 4 plates?
I'm guessing those are signs that you have completed the 4 areas.
Nope, those are power-ups that I need to get to the other areas.
Oh, so each of the starting areas give you power-ups? Are they like double jumps and dashes? What is that thing?
That is my guide. It tells me where to go.
Interesting.
Okay. The guide's not very helpful in this particular area because it's very wide open.
Open-ended?
Yeah. Because I'm just gonna jump across here.
Wait.
Oh, we're doing a thing. What's this? I forgot about this.
So you can see other people's memories?
These are her memories.
Yeah, they're not your memories.
Oh, yes, she's explaining the villains of the game now.
Ooh.
So each of the 4 areas is presided over by a bad guy.
They're the corrupt
A boss, if you will.
chosen few. They ruled here 1,000 years ago.
That thing we saw, the darkness, that was.
That was Ahriman.
So,
Oh, she voiced Baby Meteora in Star vs. Forces of Evil.
oh. That's neat.
And she voiced Melina in Mortal Kombat.
Oh, she has like a lot of game credits. She has almost as many as Nolan North.
Yeah, I'm recognizing. Oh, she was in Bunnicula.
Oh. Fair enough.
Yeah, I'm recognizing a lot of her things more than Nolan North's.
Yeah, Nolan North seems to stick mostly to game VAing, while she does a lot of other stuff. No, this way. So one thing that's neat is, and you'll notice this, but can you guess any of the characters' names so far?
well, there's the prince, and then there's the princess. There's Iroh, King Iroh.
That's not his name.
Yeah, I know, but I don't know anyone's name.
That's
I'm
the
guessing
trick.
they don't have.
The only
Yeah,
character with a given name is Elika.
yeah, and even that I couldn't remember.
Fair enough. They only just said it, so.
Yeah, there's a movie that does something similar. Called I think it's called Mother. Let me double check.
Mother, I don't.
Yeah, Mother exclamation point. It's really really cool. There's the character known as Mother, which is the titular character. There's her husband, the poet. There's man and woman who end up like inviting themselves into their house and staying. There's the
The fertile ground is up on that plateau.
the favorite son and the jealous brother.
Make our way across.
Like
Make our way across
it's a really cool. I'm gonna add that to the list of things we need to watch.
I'm thinking if there's other movies that I've seen that might have that similar gimmick. Because. Oh. See, the area has been flooded with poison, so I can't leave.
Oh.
Above the corruption, we'll lose more than that.
And so this is the corruption, and it is a massive texture.
Yeah. It's a texture on a wavy surface.
Yep.
And so by keeping you from ever... So are there any consequences to falling?
Try not to get your feet
No. Not in a you die sense, but in a you have to start back at like a checkpoint sense.
Ah, okay.
quick. We need to cross under there.
If I made the game, then I wouldn't even have there be checkpoints unless you like try to aim to land on a piece of platform.
Mm.
That way it's a bit more. Wait,
Oh, see,
actually,
right there. You just look at that.
You fell into it.
Yep.
That was unpleasant.
And I got rescued. So
But you were still in it.
yeah, I'm still in it, but I got rescued from it. And that's how it works. If you fall or you get injured or knocked down, Elika will rescue you.
I'm looking at a Carrie Walgreen's IMDb, and I found one that I feel so sorry for her.
What was it?
She voices Chloe in The Fairly Odd Parents.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah.
Nah, I liked Chloe.
I don't.
Ah, okay.
She's, like I think they
She's
should
the
have.
blonde one, right?
Yes, she's the blonde one that's absolutely perfect and doesn't actually have like her reason for needing fairy godparents is that she's lonely.
she's the new character. I thought this was a different one. I thought
Oh,
Chloe
no.
was the blonde girl who hangs out with
Trixie?
Trixie. Yeah.
No. This is the one that this is the Scrappy Doo of Fairly Odd Parents.
Fair enough.
I think they really should have just had Tootie end up being. If they wanted to share, it should have been Tootie.
Oh, dang it. I'm getting knocked down a lot. Ah. You get to see what happens if I get knocked down in combat.
She uses the ceiling power.
No, the enemy gets a big chunk of their HP back.
Oh. So there's really no consequences to sucking at the game, then, is there?
No, there is. You basically get held back, but like consequences as in like a character dies? No, because it's an unbroken narrative.
I'm not sure if I'm a big fan of that, because then I feel like if there's no consequences to
There
the
is
things that actually.
consequences.
Well, you know what I mean.
Like,
I feel like
are you saying like, oh, what if Link dies? That's a consequence.
well, no, if Link dies, then what you gotta do? First off, it starts you back at 3 health, so at 3 hearts or 4 hearts, depending on the game, and you have to. I know that you don't know that because I haven't. I've only died once uh, since you've been watching me play Zelda, but it starts you back at low hearts, and any of the consumables that you use prior to dying are still consumed. So you have to go back and restock.
Yeah, there's no consumables in this game, and you only have 2 hits. So
Oh, what the fuck? Oh, you know what this reminds me of? Pleasantville.
really, I thought it was more like returning light to the realm.
I mean, if you want to go that route, have you seen Pleasantville? I don't
I
think
have
you
not.
have.
We brought it up yesterday, but I haven't seen it.
Yeah, because we brought it up because you were talking about WandaVision.
Yes.
Yeah, you did we add that to the list of movies? It's definitely it's a really good one. It's got Tobey Maguire.
Yes, I definitely should watch that.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're in fine shape for that.
The light seed. Take me to a light seed.
A light sage?
Light seed.
Oh, light seed.
You see this? This is a light seed.
So I'm guessing you have to collect enough of those for her to be able to purge the land of corruption.
Nope. This is when you get your power-ups.
I felt I did. I didn't know
Oh.
what to do when we reached.
Once you collect 60, you get your first power-up.
Show me the way.
Yeah.
How many are there? Is it like 60 in each level?
Pick up some more
There
of these
are 45 in each area. Yep.
Ah, so every area and a half you get a new power up.
No. What I mean by area, I mean in each little node. So this is 45. This is 45. This is 45. This is 45. Then this one later is going to have 45 and 45 and 45.
Yeah, so each area and a half you get a new power up.
No, because the number required rises each time.
Oh, okay. Makes sense.
Oh shoot. Okay.
Hold on.
You know, the game had a really good escort quest.
Which one?
Bioshock Infinite. It's the one that takes place in the sky.
Yeah, I know, and I'm trying to think of that because I just know that's the one where
Elizabeth.
you're protecting Elizabeth, right?
Yeah, it's an escort quest.
Not really. Elizabeth is way more reliable than you are.
I never said you were the one doing the escorting.
Fair enough.
Yeah, it's Elizabeth's escort quest where she escorts you. It's really good.
Fair enough.
I think
This one's pretty good too.
I think one of us should. Do I have Bioshock Infinite?
Maybe.
I might.
You might. I only have Bioshock 1 and Bioshock 2, I believe.
Oh, I don't have Bioshock Infinite. I had it for the Xbox.
Yeah, so in this game, there is consequence for falling. It's just not having to sit through a game over cutscene where they hit you over the head with like sad music for a bit. They just set you right back to a checkpoint.
Yeah.
So there are consequences. It's just it's an unbroken narrative, so they don't have like excessive amounts of menus like, oh, you died, you got to go all the way back to point A or whatnot. Or, I mean, you saw in the boss fight, the boss gets like half his HP back if I get knocked down, so.
Yeah. Not sure if I'm a fan of that kind of style, because then it doesn't feel like it doesn't feel like there's. It feels less like a game and more like a movie. Like it's the same issue I had with. Well, I'm not gonna say it's the same issue I had with Beyond Two Souls, but it is definitely one of the issues Beyond Two Souls had.
Beyond Two
Like a major.
Souls didn't have any fail state. This does.
Exactly.
The fail state is you just stop playing.
With Beyond Two Souls is hot garbage. Like it is the worst, and that's including Detroit Become Human. Because at least with Detroit Become Human, your actions actually have an impact on the overall narrative.
Think of it as like you like Bioshock Infinite, right?
Yes.
Bioshock Infinite has the exact same thing that this game does.
Yeah, but you can still die.
You can die, yeah, but it immediately checkpoints you very aggressively. And, by the way, you don't actually die. It just rewinds with a new version of Booker. It fits with
Yeah,
the
but that's
narrative.
because. Yeah, but that's because of what Elizabeth can do.
That's the same thing that's going on here. You are basically being pulled out of danger by Elika's power. It's the same sort of scenario, the same idea. You are being essentially pulled back to the point you were before. They just do it with a different narrative way.
Yeah, I don't know.
Oh, we're about to see my favorite boss.
Oh, it's an illusionary boss?
Behold, the concubine.
I can't move. It's
You're fine.
the concubine. Oh, does it hurt? Let me help you relieve the
Oh my god, I love her design. It's so terrifying.
She's got a tail, too.
Oh, is it like a scorpion tail?
No, it's sort of like a demon tail.
Oh. That's cool too, I guess. So what happens if you fall now?
You get rescued, but, like, Elika's, like, still unable to, like, get to the, plate.
So she can break out anytime?
No, she doesn't break out. She just stretches. She uses her magic to like catch you out of the air.
Do you break everything you find? Try again, little man.
There's like a narrative trick to this later. Like I won't be getting to it this stream or like any stream, because I don't think we're gonna be doing it past like this one stream. But there's a later bit in the game where Elika catching you when you fall is important to the narrative. And it's a gameplay trick.
So it's like in-universe plot armor.
Yeah.
Good, another illusion. I needed the exercise.
Oh, I was over here all the time. I'm sorry for your wasted effort.
I'm guessing that it's never going to be the real her until she's like down on the ground.
Maybe.
Say the environment is beautiful.
This game is beautiful. It is one of the most beautiful environments I've ever seen in a video game.
That's the thing with life. It's so confusing. You think you know where you are, then everything changes.
When the Fire Nation attacked.
They don't. But all she
The king is Iroh. Or, I'm sorry, Ero.
To be fair, I'm very good at this combat system, so
Allegedly.
nobody else would really be getting anywhere as far as I am.
Well, I have nothing to compare it to, and you've already lost one.
That's a totally different thing.
I mean, it took me, it took me a total of, let's see, 6, 7, 8, it took me a total of 10 streams of Zelda to die.
Fair enough. But I didn't die. I just got knocked down.
Yeah, but that's the closest thing to dying this game has, it seems.
Fair enough.
For a little more.
Look how acrobatic they are, just leaping about.
Well, it's been entertaining.
Ah! Please tell me there's a way to get rid of her permanently.
When we imprison Ahriman for good, or if we enter the palace rooms beyond the Black Gate.
And watch as the light returns.
Spring has
Really
come.
making progress.
Look at the everything's blue, but everything turns a lovely shade of brown.
I kind of liked it better when it was frozen.
Maybe.
Never saw myself as appearing on a stage. I'd like to thank you for coming to tonight's special performance of Death of a Concubine.
Wait, did the concubine die? I thought
No,
she
she's not
okay.
dead.
Thought that's what stages were for.
If you don't dream, you will never be more than you are.
And if you don't wake up, dreaming's all you'll ever do.
Let's go to the next fertile ground.
I love the dialogue. It's very snippy.
Sassy.
Yeah.
I'll go here.
I do like that animation. If you turn around while you're on like the same walking platform, they do like a little spin.
Can she collect the tears of light?
Yeah, but you're collecting them because you're going that way. So you might as well collect them.
But if you like miss one and she walks into one,
She follows your exact path, so there's a wide enough hitbox that you can't really miss a light seed.
really like games where you collect physical representations of light, don't you?
I noticed that's a thing I've been doing, yeah.
Yeah, the two games that you've streamed have involved it.
What two games? Twilight
This
Princess
one-
and...
Yeah. Yeah, the Twilight Princess. It had the ones in the bugs.
But did Animaniacs do it?
Oh, I did forget about anime. I have purged Animaniacs from my memory.
But that was such a decent game. All those
Uh,
moments where we had to check the guide because were lost.
And then the guide was very vague and unhelpful.
How dare you say that about the guide? The guide was very helpful.
The written guide,
It
not
told
the
us
video
nobody
guide.
played the game.
Yeah. We probably ended up getting the world record speedrun.
Probably.
I want to check out what the... I'm going to go to speedrun.net.
Okay.
Is it speedrun.com or speedrun.net?
Check both.
I will.
Dang it. I fucked. I screwed up.
Maniacs, the Great Edgar Hunt. The speedrun is 1 hour and 16 minutes, and it was made 3 months ago. The second place is 1 hour and 37 minutes and 52 seconds. That was 4 years ago. And there's no third place because there's only 2 speedruns for it. So technically speaking, you have the third place because there's no one to say it's not.
But I'm gonna have to clip it all together, won't I? Nah, I'd have to do it all at once.
Do you really want to do it? I mean, 1 hour and 16 minutes, that's half the length of a regular stream.
Fair enough. But that means I'd have to actually figure out a proper path through the game. Oh, God.
Actually, the thing you really just need to do is get it, like, all you have to do is beat it, and you'll get third place.
Fair enough.
Beating it in one stream.
But I have to know path. Okay, 1 or 4. Pick one.
4.
All right, so we're heading to the Warrior in the City of Light. And that means I have to go this way. Oh, wait, am I going the right way? Yeah, that's the right way. So this runs on the
You've done
same
for
engine
sure.
as Assassin's Creed.
Yes, I heard that's how Assassin's Creed started. It was originally going to be a Prince of Persia game. Or no. Originally, they wanted there to be crowded streets in Sands of Time, but they couldn't. They didn't have the power to do it. But then with the Xbox 360, they were able to do that, and eventually it evolved into its own thing.
Yes, it was originally Prince of Persia Assassin, and then it just became Assassin's Creed.
Yeah. And considering they're both Ubisoft, chances are they exist in the same universe. I mean, Assassin's Creed and Watch Dogs exist in the same universe.
Really, I haven't heard
I'm
that.
sorry, Watch_Dogs.
Mm.
Yeah, no, in Watch_Dogs, one of the missions you can get a mission from a organization known as the Brotherhood to kill the CEO of Abstergo Entertainment.
Rude.
Because in Assassin's Creed Black Flag, Assassin's Creed Black Flag, the CEO of Abstergo Entertainment goes to, what was it, Detroit or Pittsburgh or whatever, Chicago?
I guess.
Wherever Watch_Dogs takes place.
I think
And then
it's
he's never
true.
heard from again.
Mm. Fair enough. But doesn't Watch Dogs take place in, like, the future or something?
What? No, it takes place in the relative present.
Then I guess it no longer has a connection to Assassin's Creed, considering the new game is takes place in a Big Brother version of England.
I mean, I haven't played the new Assassin's Creed. I just know that as of Watch_Dogs 1 and Black Flag, they take place in the same universe.
Oh, you hear that?
I mean, just because,
Why do I get the feeling if corruption didn't
yeah, Chicago is where he is the, so yeah.
I think this could be his work.
Look at that. There's a volcanic vent down there.
Let me guess. He's standing on the fertile ground?
Yes.
Look at that big boy. Look how big he is.
Big old boy.
And I cannot throw him like I usually do.
Oof.
He's the only boss I cannot throw. Notice how he's just destroying stuff.
Why don't they just destroy the fertile ground?
They attempt that, actually.
Is that what he's trying to do right now?
No, the warrior is probably the nicest guy, so he wouldn't do it, but others do attempt it.
And I'm guessing it just doesn't work.
It doesn't usually stop it. The audio is weird sometimes.
Yeah.
Why does everyone want to tell me what to do?
Oh, shoot.
I'm always a big fan of giant hulking monstrosities. You know what would make this character's design a lot better? If he had like shackles with long flowing chains around his ankles and wrists.
My sword, that'll do.
Nah, but he's a king. He's a hero.
Oh.
They don't get to his backstory yet. You find that in a conversation tree I'm avoiding. But you can talk to Elika, and she tells you the backstory of each of the antagonists.
Oh, so it's the trick is to just push him off.
Yep, you can't actually beat him in a fight.
Reminds me of Tarkus
Mm.
in
That was scary.
Dark Souls 3. Tarkus joins you on a fight, and if you hang back, the boss will be pushed to a cliff, and Tarkus will just push him off.
Oh, the Iron Golem?
I think so.
And that's Dark Souls 1.
What? See,
Black Iron Tarkus?
yeah.
He's in Dark Souls 1.
Dark Souls 3 brings back characters from all the previous Dark Souls.
I guess. Fair enough.
Yeah, he is in Dark Souls 3.
Fair enough.
What was that? A dream? That thing we saw, the darkness, that was
Armin.
If we saw Armin in the vision, doesn't that mean it's him creating them?
It wasn't Armin. This is Ormaz's power. It is
One
the
is
temple
pinging me. Oh, Skilla. Oh, hey, he changed his icon.
Oh!
It's a shy guy. It's cute.
That sounds cute. I have to look at it in a bit.
He's a man, not a thing.
Yeah.
If he was a man, he's not anymore.
What he did for honor. We should try and use that.
You don't want to use the warrior's honor. You think he can be saved. Just because someone has a crown doesn't make them noble. No offense.
He sacrificed his life for his people.
He did it so people would talk about his sacrifice.
You're such a cynic.
Not cynical, realistic.
So each of the main antagonists has a thing. So we're gonna head to the Hunter next. Oh, fun fact: the Hunter got his own comic series. Very short comic done by the Penny Arcade people.
For Ormaz.
The antagonist of the Hunter has his own little booklet series done by Penny Arcade.
Is the final boss gonna turn out to be the donkey that's been corrupted?
No.
Is there even a donkey?
The donkey never shows up, no.
Oh.
The donkey is lost. You will never find the donkey.
Feeling better,
Oh.
Ellen?
You can never go back to the past, etc., etc., etc.
Wasn't Sands of Time all about rewinding to the past?
Yeah. This one has the opposite message. Shocking. It's like they wanted to go a new direction with the series since Patrice Désilets was no longer involved.
Hmm.
He's the Assassin's Creed guy.
Ah.
So Patrice Désilets made Sands of Time, and he basically left to pursue Assassin's Creed, leaving Jean-Christophe Gouet
Nice.
to take over for Warrior Within and Two Thrones.
You know how to instantly shake up this entire game in a way that would definitely piss some people off, but makes others like the challenge?
Like what?
Imagine if they added a stamina meter.
That would be kind of aggravating, and I don't think in a good way.
Be careful.
I can handle myself.
Like, what
Oh,
would a
it's
stamina
generic
meter
thing.
add? I'm actually curious.
I mean, it would make certain things more difficult.
I
Hold
mean,
on, I
a
have to give
stamina
it-
meter can make anything more difficult. But is it difficult in
I
a
have to
way
go to the
that makes
bathroom. I'll be
sense?
back in
Okay.
just a moment.
Ready. This will only get tougher.
Oh, good. I was finding it all so easy. Oh, you're heavier than you look.
So, everybody, what do I say? What do I say? So, Prince of Persia, the first game, came out in 1989, helmed by goodness, what's his name? Jordan Mechner. And Jordan Mechner, this was his Prince of Persia was his second major game title. And the series kind of fell immediately into the dirt as he moved on to other projects, and he had very limited work with the sequels. No, he had a lot of work with the sequel to the original Prince of Persia, but he had very little to do with like Prince of Persia 3D, which is like the low point of the series.
Oof.
And
You should play that.
I see you finished going to the bathroom.
Oh man, there was a thing I was gonna say, but I do not remember what it was.
Let's see. I can go back to the temple actually and get a power up. You want to do that?
Sure.
Okay.
I mean, it'd probably be faster than It'd probably be faster to do it that way. And
Are you sure it's a good idea to be this close?
Look at this. This is spooky. This is really spooky. Look at that. That is beautiful.
I love the swirls.
Yeah. This whole game is beautiful. Look at these textures. Look at that. Look at that swirl.
That looks like a face. Those
It-
two swirls in the cloud.
It does. You can see the areas I'm going to be heading to later. Okay, so you take your pick. Green, yellow, blue, or red.
God, there's no purple.
We're
So I'm gonna
alive,
say
so we
red.
must be trapped.
All right. And she's going to explain how the plates work now.
After what's happened so far today, you think there's anything that can't be?
These plates haven't been lit for generations. The healings must have had an effect.
Will they keep Armin trapped?
No. They gave the Ura their powers. Now that they're active, we can reach the other fertile grounds. If we heal those...
Then he'll be trapped and we can get out of here?
Yes.
All right, let's see what she has to
That
say.
enter fertile grounds in the City of Light and the Royal Palace.
Was that thing we fought in the temple a corrupted?
No, it was a soldier of Ahriman. Some were trapped with him when he fell.
This game has a
Let us enter fertile grounds in the Citadel and the Vale.
the Citadel and the
The
Vale.
Citadel.
That's this area.
Yeah, it's right next to where you're headed.
That's the Rune Citadel, and this is the Vale, I believe. Yeah. So we can unlock more areas to fight the Alchemist and the Hunter. Neat.
Oh, the Citadel sounds so cool.
Oh, the Citadel's great.
I'm ready.
So this is where they teach you how to use your
Do we
new
have to
power.
use these powers to get up to the fertile grounds?
Yes, they were used to protect them.
You're gonna have to teach me how to use them.
All right.
Was it is it a double jump? Please tell me it's a double jump.
No, unfortunately, nothing that cool.
Oh, it's a slide jump.
No.
Like a mid-air slide jump.
No.
Oh, it's oh my god, it's a bounce pad.
It is a bounce pad, yes.
Oh my god. It took me a moment to process. Oh god.
I
It's amazing.
I did this for you.
Oh, it's Eero.
No.
The task of our people is past. The tree grows weak.
Are those your words? Or Ahriman's?
Where was Ormas when your mother was taken from us? Where was he in your hour of need? Elika, I am your father. I am your king.
Say, the next time
Chillin'.
you want to win your daughter back, you could try just giving her a pony. The apocalypse doesn't really cut it.
I love his sass.
If there's one thing that a lot of people do criticize, it is the prince's sass. Because otherwise the story is very
Hey,
depressing and very focused, and his sass comes out of left field.
We have one of the powers of Ormaz.
He's
We can reach
cynic.
more
Oh.
of the fertile
Fair
grounds.
enough.
Let's go to them.
Like, if he's painted from the beginning of being a sassy asshole, then it's not out of character for him to just not give a single fuck.
Fair enough. This is actually interesting because So the original Prince of Persia, Sands of Time, which Patricia Delays did, the prince was a very, what's the word?
Posh.
I'd say posh. He was very much a royal.
Pompous.
This one, I wouldn't say pompous. He was very much seeking to be a duty-bound hero. In this one, he's very much the opposite, and a lot of people were unhappy with that because part of the thing is, and this is one of the reasons I think this game was not well received at the time. It was very well received critically. It actually sold very well, but one of the problems is that this game came out a very short time after the original trilogy had just wrapped up. Imagine if Spider-Man 3 came out and like
then they immediately came out with Amazing Spider-Man.
yes,
Yeah, I can definitely imagine that.
it's sort
Speaking
of the
of,
same thing.
I cannot wait for the new Spider-Man movie.
Oh yeah, I've heard that's gonna bring back Tobey Maguire.
Yeah, and Andrew Garfield.
Oh
But
yes.
more importantly, Tony Maguire and Alfred Molina.
Oh yes, I'm very excited for that. By the way, Alfred
Yes.
Molina. Alfred Molina is great.
I love Spider-Man 2 is the best Spider-Man film that's been made, and that is including the MCU Spider-Man.
Oh, does this include multiverse?
Oh,
Into the Spider-Verse?
Spider-Verse? Ah, shit, that is a good question. Okay, let me amend my statement. Spider-Man 2 is the best live-action Spider-Man movie to date.
Okay.
That way it can coexist as the best Spider-Man film with Spider-Verse, because they're both great.
If the powers were meant to protect the fertile grounds, why are we meeting Ahriman's friends there?
The lands have been corrupted. Ahriman's followers cannot use the plates. The powers come from Ormaz, the god of light.
This is actual mythology.
This Ormaz stop Ahriman?
No one knows where he is.
It's Zoroastrian mythology.
Some god of light sticking us with
Are you just hitting a button to keep talking?
Yeah, that's an actual thing.
Oh, that's slightly more useful than the Mario button.
Mario.
Mario! Oh, we should play that at some point.
We should.
pray a bit, bring him back?
You should play that after you finish Twilight Princess.
I should. I have never actually beaten Luigi's Mansion.
Neither have I.
You have power.
I got to the final boss, but never beat it.
So when I talked to, God, I'm trying to remember his name. The writer for this game. Apparently he's the one who came up with the dedicated Talk to Elika button.
Ah, the exposition button.
Yeah.
Let's get to the top of that tower.
Honestly, it's a lot less clumsy than other expositions that I've seen. Like, it's
I can see why
not that
Ahriman
bad of an idea.
trapped for 1,000 years.
It is of his own making. Ormaz and Ahriman are brothers, created to balance the universe. Until Ahriman...
Oh, is the big twist gonna be that Ormaz and Armin are gonna be the same person, just
No.
like two sides of the same coin?
The world was free of Ahriman.
This is
No?
tricky. Ormaz in Zoroastrian mythology is... Okay, so...
By the way, he has some really good grip strength.
Oh yeah.
Being able to side climb while giving her a piggyback.
I also
on
like that he
very loose
automatically does a flip, so you don't need to manually readjust. This game has a
Yeah.
little automation, and some people don't like that, but I think the automation's pretty good here because it allows you to sort of enter a rhythm, I guess, would be the way I would
Yeah.
phrase it. So the hooks are neat. You have to press a button to swing on the hooks.
Oh, I figured it was just automatic.
No, you gotta press a button. That actually has like input. Every action has an input, but there's some degree of automation between when you land and when stuff happens.
The only things that I was aware of going in was that the walls that have like scrapes on the side are ones that you can run on. Oh, I just saw the. Oh, what is that?
That is the hunter.
He looks so cool. I love things covered in rags.
He is actually a prince. So the backstory for the hunter is that he was once a prince who loved nothing more than the hunt. And he hunted everything. And eventually he grew so bored with hunting everything he could that he wanted to hunt something new. So that's when...
So he hunted the gods?
No, that's when Ahriman came to him and said, I can let you hunt humans.
Ah.
And he said, yeah, I will hunt humans. And
Wow.
he does.
What a Nimrod.
What a great hunter, you mean.
Yeah. That was,
Reference to our previous stream, yeah.
well, I was just waiting for a pause to be able to say that.
So it's neat because you meet each of these bosses 6 times.
Jesus Christ, that seems a bit excessive.
A bit, but you meet them in each area, and there's a different gimmick in each fight.
Oh man. Skyward Sword has a boss that you fight multiple times called the Imprisoned. It's only 3 fights, and each fight does bring a new gimmick, but also it's kind of like it'd have been a lot better if it was just one fight with 3 phases. It would have been a lot harder if it was one fight with 3 phases also.
But is he not a hard fight?
No, there's actually a really easy trick to do it, because what it is you have to beat him before he gets to the top of the sealed grounds, because he is the creature that is sealed in the sealed grounds. So he's a massive monster, but what it is the if you get above him, if you get above him, then you can jump onto his head and hit the weak point without having to make him fall. And you have to hit it a total of 9 times, I believe. 3 strikes, 3 sets of 3 strikes.
Okay, I'm gonna try a skip here. Let's see if this works. Yes, it does. Nice.
God, knowing those are bounce pads, like, is there a mod to be able to just replace their sound with the Sonic bounce pad sound?
I don't think there's any mods for this game.
Well, how did you get the
The skins
other
come with the game.
Oh, okay. And was Erikar in the first game?
Elika?
Yeah.
No.
Oh, why does she have a different skin then?
Farah was in the first game.
The donkey?
Yes. So that dark-skinned girl that you saw was named Farah. The donkey is named for her.
Okay. See, that confused me initially when you said, "Oh, hey, there's Farah."
Fair
Because that was before yeah.
If I pin the enemy to a wall, I just instantly kill them. That makes these encounters so easy.
Neat.
Let's place my next waypoint here.
So how far can you go, like, running on walls before, like, he falls?
Quite a bit. He's got a pretty decent wall run.
I like that there's like a brief flash of whiteness on the screen when you enter an area that
Quiet?
you haven't
Don't
been
say
at.
it's quiet.
Yeah.
Don't ever say it's quiet.
Ooh, I don't think I want to do this area yet.
I mean, it's the one you got a power up for.
I mean, each of the bosses at a certain point adds a new obstacle to the environment. For like Heaven's Stair, the Veil, that adds a new obstacle. Or the Royal Palace adds a new obstacle. Or the City of Light adds a new obstacle. Notice that they're all like the top of their little trees. Yeah, that's the opposite with the hunter. He opens up a new obstacle that he throws into like the overworld right here at the Sun Temple. You know, let's do it. You'll get to see it right now.
Yeah, sure. Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome. I like that he's got a bear trap on his back.
Told you,
Yeah.
never say it's quiet.
So his obstacle is that he waits to pounce on you anytime you
No,
try to get anywhere.
there's another one. This isn't the final encounter yet. This is the full scenario. It's just part of it.
What adjective for the word ground do you think sounds the coolest? Because there's things like in Skyward Sword, there's the sealed ground. Here, there's the fertile ground. There's
The ruined
like
ground, the
the
cursed
ruined-
ground,
Yes.
corrupted ground.
the agitated ground.
Eh,
Okay, I think this is where he's gonna add the obstacle. Keep your eyes open.
did you just like fire an arrow at you or something?
Nah, here it is. The
Ooh,
walls punch me.
pistons.
Yeah.
Yeah, moving pistons.
They're more like moving blobs. If I hit one, it knocks me out.
Yeah, they basically act like pistons.
Yeah, kinda.
That's cool. I'm always a fan of puzzles that involve stuff like that.
So his is really interesting. Because it's kind of neat. My least favorite obstacle is actually one that the concubine sends after you.
Is it illusory, like, things?
No,
Like, no?
I can't even tell you what it does. That's the problem.
You don't, like, you mean, you can't tell me what it does without being spoilers, or you can't tell me what
I
it does
can't tell you what
when
it does
don't know?
because it's impossible to get knocked down by it.
Oh, so you just don't know?
What happens is she sends this bird thing that follows you, but I don't think it does anything to hurt you. I think it just follows you. And I can't testify that it does anything. Like, maybe if you turn around, it'll stop you, but I think that might just be, that's hardly an obstacle.
If anything, it's just a motivator to push forward.
Yeah.
I like his arm thingy.
Oh, yeah, he's got a very neat design. All these villains have great designs.
It's like a three-way scissors.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I just knocked him right off the cliff. That's rare. That rarely happens.
He can't hear you.
Can't? And you're an ugly mother too. What? You know, I wish some more good guys would turn up.
So here's something fun. During development, there was plans that there would be people living inside this kingdom that you could talk to. But over time, they realized that it made the environments kind of cluttered and hard to run around in, and it distracted from the story. So they were like, "Yeah,
So
let's
instead make it empty?
yeah." And that's actually part of the story. It's part about how you can't bring back the past.
Do you want to
Because all the people have
You
already
know,
left.
if you like that kind of notion, you should definitely try out Wind Waker, because that's the central theme of Wind Waker. Like Ganondorf's whole plot is to try, like, it's not spoilers to say that in Wind Waker Hyrule was flooded. It's literally in the opening scene that says that.
I think so. I've heard that.
Yeah, so Ganondorf's whole motivation in it is to use the Triforce to bring back Hyrule.
Yeah, because he wants to conquer it still, or what? Oh,
It's
other way.
it's actually really he does give a speech about why he wanted to do what he did, and Skyward Sword sheds whole new light on his motivations.
Okay.
Um,
Skyward Sword seems
so-
to do a lot of characterization, but like, I've never
Yeah,
seen anybody
Skyward-
talk well about it.
That's because it.
Oh shoot.
I have talked well about Skyward Sword. You can't climb up there.
No, I need like an extra inch. There we go. What the?
That's
Give me that seed.
that's what she said.
Yeah.
I was gonna say that when you said you needed an extra inch, but then you already said that you needed.
I think I'm just gonna assume that I got it. I don't need all of
Is-
them. I already,
is it
I
like
already.
a visual bug?
Probably. Who knows?
Skyward Sword's a good game. I will say it is a good game. It does have its problems, but it's still a good game. It's got some really good dungeons. Got good bosses. One of the best bosses in Zelda. And it's got like a really, really good story and dynamic characters.
Look at how quick I can finish off these enemies.
Well, yeah, because he was backed up against the wall. You said that when they're
Yeah.
backed up against the wall, you auto kill them.
Yep. That just means I'm really good at getting them backed up against walls.
So how does he climb upside down like that?
He does a little shuffle. He has a claw. Have you noticed he has a claw?
No, I didn't.
Yeah, on his left hand, he has a metal claw.
I'll have to check it out once you get to solid ground.
Okay.
Because it's a little hard to see when he's moving like that.
Okay, let me turn. Do you see his hand? Left hand?
Oh, it's like a cestus.
It's a metal claw. It's how I can do grab moves and throw people around. And let me see where to go. Right down here? Thank you. Into the path of the corrupted.
I believe that would be up. Imagine what would... So, do you think if, like... If they did... If it was possible to mod this, you know what people would mod? People would mod just straight up Shadow Colossus into this.
Like the soundtrack, or
No, the game. Like, they would... Like... Because people have people can do amazing shit with mods. Like, I've seen people make entire Mario maps out of modded into Breath of the Wild, like fully functioning.
I don't think this would work with Shadow of the Colossus.
Because Shadow Colossus has a stamina meter.
No. I mean, it does, but that's like under a different context. Oh, dang it. Let's try this again. That's the path I need to go. Yep. Okay, let's do this. There we go. Ah, see? Now the obstacle is in the overworld.
Oh, nice.
And they keep doing that. And they just add more and more.
So it makes it harder to traverse each time.
Yep, pretty much.
I like that. It's kind of like in a Banjo-Kazooie, after you open a world and visit for the first time, the enemies from that world start to appear around the world entrance in
Yep.
the overworld.
Anybody home?
Do you think it's a good idea to let them know?
Oh yeah, that's a cool claw.
These guys might be stupid
Yep.
enough to sell their souls. controls, but even they should have figured out our plan by now.
There's the power plate there.
The audio cuts out at weird points. I don't know if that's actually part of the game or if that's just part of like the port.
I'm guessing it's probably part of the game.
It happens pretty frequently. Yeah. The music is great in this game, by the way, but the audio, like for talking, seems to cut off at weird points.
Yeah. You know what game had the weirdest audio?
Almost like he knew we were coming.
Like our destiny wasn't tried.
The Silent Hill.
Okay.
Silent Hill had such weird dialogue. It was...
Oh, dang it.
So if you get hurt again, does that heal you up entirely?
A bit, but if I go a bit without taking damage, then I'll just heal naturally.
Oh, I would have just, because you didn't get a hit in before you hit.
Oh shoot!
Because you didn't get a hit in before he hit you, I would have just let him hit again just to heal up. Since he was already at
he
full.
knocked me right into the
Well, I'm talking about like when the fight started,
Mm.
like before you did any damage.
If I go a bit without taking damage, it'll come back, and it's more convenient not to do that.
Are there any consequences to dying a lot?
You don't get an achievement.
Is the achievement for not dying at all?
There's an achievement for not getting knocked down 100 times.
Oh wow, that's cool.
Yeah.
No, let him. Oh.
It's inside you. I cannot heal it. Only hold it back.
Great. So after all this, I just get to join Araman's Happy Club?
Only Araman can create a corrupted.
So I just get to die.
The fertile ground. The healing might purge the corruption if I can hold it back long enough for us to get there. We'd better hurry.
Guess what? I will never fail this.
Because it's impossible to fail?
Yeah.
Oh, that's lame. Why would they, like, poison you, but then not have the poison actually kill you?
I'm pretty sure that that at some time the game development changed a bit, and there originally were plans to like have like a timer here that would set you all the way back to the start of the obstacle course or something. See, they even add the obstacle back to areas like this. It's all about that story, you know.
Yeah.
Please don't. Thank goodness. Fun fact: these weird ones where it's like there's a. I'm a dummy.
Oh, yeah. That's rough.
Yeah. That's a big chunk of progress lost. These weird rings that have like the sliding mechanic, they only appear in the Veil.
So it's a regional hazard.
Yeah, this is a regional one. It's also, in my opinion, the worst hazard because I have no idea how you're supposed to platform on it.
Well, we could stay here. The view's nice.
Oh shoot.
I love that the camera got stuck right as he said the view's nice.
Yeah, that's unfortunate.
It's also hilarious.
It is funny. This game is very beautiful, though. Like, there's
I'm
points
sure
this...
I'll be able to see how beautiful it is once you purge the vignetting.
Yeah, fair enough.
Oh, these are the air balloons.
Yep.
That's it.
That's why there's the rings.
Yep.
Because it's the motor of the air balloons. The airships. I'm always a fan of airships.
Oh, this game has a ton of airships. You actually get to fight on top of one.
Oh, nice. You know what game had a really good airship?
What Which one?
Gauntlet Dark Legacy.
Oh god, I love Gauntlet. I'm so unhappy we never got a follow-up.
I'm so unhappy that we didn't get an online version of Dark Legacy.
Okay, I want to make a correction. There was a follow-up to Gauntlet, Dark Legacy. It was made by John Romero.
Oh, nice! Big fan of John Romero.
John Romero's a great guy, but Seven Stars is a bad game. But it's not a John Romero issue. It was a publisher issue. Midway kept wanting to make changes to John Romero's vision, and they couldn't get along. And eventually he ended up quitting, and they shipped whatever he had finished by that point.
Oof.
It will work, right?
Man, if they, I wish so bad for that there was. I really wish Gauntlet Dark Legacy got an online version made. That way we could both play it together, because it's such a good game.
It's a shame that Warner Brothers doesn't know what they want to do with the license. So partially the reason it's not getting a re-release is because Warner Brothers owns the license now because Midway's gone. And they technically cannot release it because they don't have the right to resell the previous games.
Oh, that sucks.
Yeah.
You know what would be interesting? A Gauntlet cartoon, like in the same vein as Castlevania.
That could be neat. There's a lot of games that would do good from the Castlevania treatment.
Oh yeah, I'm really salty that the Netflix Zelda game ended up getting canned because some info on it got leaked and Nintendo pulled the plug on it.
So apparently one of the issues with that is that might have been Netflix that leaked it intentionally.
Yeah, that's why I'm salty.
There was a Star Fox series in the works by College Humor that got canned as well.
Like I want a Zelda cartoon so bad, cause like I love Zelda, you know that.
I know you do.
And Mario's getting a movie soon. So
Mario's getting a movie by Illumination. I don't think that's a generous option.
it's gonna be okay. I think that my opinion on it, like I think because Nintendo's actually being hands-on this time around, there's a chance that it'll actually be good.
Okay, quick question. What do you think is going to be the minion stand-in? The Goombas or the Toads?
Oh, that's a tough one. I think that it's actually going to be the Koopas. The Koopa Troopers.
Why the Koopas? Oh, shoot.
Because they're a lot more marketable than the Goombas are.
I don't know. You could stack Goombas on top of each other.
True, they do that in Odyssey.
Yeah.
I think what it's gonna be is there's gonna be 3 Koopas. Like there's gonna be a green shell Koopa, a blue shell Koopa, and a red shell Koopa, and they're going to be the incompetent sidekicks to the big bad, who end up screwing things up.
I guess the big bad browser.
Yeah. The real question is, are the Koopalings going to be in it? Because Nintendo has been giving them a bit more attention.
Ah, goodness. I don't know how I feel about the Koopalings.
I like the Koopalings.
I love their designs, but Partially, I think that it's a bad habit that Nintendo's developed to just throw the Koopalings at something instead of like developing original bosses.
Had the bridals, the brutals
Oh yes,
in
I recall
Odyssey.
them.
Like the Koopalings are. I like the Koopalings. They're pretty good.
I guess.
I think that
We've got trouble.
I'm ready.
I think that what the Mario movie is going to be is they are going to, like, obviously Princess Peach is gonna actually Princess Peach might not get captured.
That
There's a
seems
very-
weird.
Well, I mean, there's been a lot less, like,
Princess Peach getting captured lately.
yeah. I mean, with the exception of Odyssey, but
Maybe they'll go back to Daisy. Who knows? Maybe it'll just
Okay,
be a recreation of the.
yeah, I was just about to make that joke, and honestly, I would absolutely love that. But who would they recast as? Because they can't get Dennis Hopper.
Yeah, fair enough. Nah, they just reuse the audio.
You know what? That's fair. They just superimpose his face on onto Bowser.
Oh my goodness.
Like, not even like just his live action face digitally recreated to put onto Bowser.
Okay, here's something that it's a fun fact. Have you ever seen Sky Captain in the World of Tomorrow?
Yes, that's the one where it's like an alternate universe where Zeppelins ended up becoming, like, the Hindenburg never happened, so Zeppelins became the big mode of transportation, right?
I guess probably. There's more to it.
Well, I know, but that's
yeah.
the only things I actually remember.
Fair enough. One thing that I remember is the director wanted to work on a much smaller budget, but the studio kept insisting he throw more money at it. And which is why it never made its money back, because the studio kept throwing money at it, and he was like, we'll never make our money back because it's a niche title at best. And one of the needless expenses they gave was he had to cast a dead actor. So all the audio and video of this dead actor is pieced together from archive footage.
Oh.
So it was a lot of expense for very little. And it's one of the reasons the movie cost so much to make. And why it never made its money back, as I said before.
Who is the actor?
Ah, goodness, I cannot tell you his name. He was dead even before I was born.
Oh man, was he So I'm trying to think. The only one I could possibly think of that it might be is maybe, like, I don't know, like I said, I don't remember anything other than like the setting, but
He's definitely not somebody that would come to your mind. I'm telling you right
Really?
now.
the only one that could come to mind is the guy who played Grand Moff Tarkin.
No, definitely not him.
Oh, okay.
Peter Cushing was great. You know, he played the Doctor once.
Which one?
The first Doctor.
Lawrence Oliver is the guy
Okay.
that it was. Oh wow, he looks like every 1940s villain, like future 1940s villain, like, you know,
Yeah.
like House, Andrew Ryan, Walt Disney. Looks just like them.
So what's our time? Oh shoot, I gotta hit this guy with
About an hour and a half, a little bit more.
what is this, like, why? No, this is...
It's a little bit more than an hour and a half.
Okay. Have you been streaming?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, each boss adds on like an extra layer of defense you have to burst your way through.
Lawrence Oliver was dead for 15 years by the time Sky Captain came out.
Oof.
Why?
Before we do discover
Needless
what you use
expense.
this place for, any chance you could heal
Like-
it and get us out of here?
I'm sure he's a great actor, or I'm sure he was a great actor. I don't want to speak ill of the dead, but if it's the looks, they could get anyone to look like that. Like, it's such a generic look.
Okay, I'm gonna say this right now, but news came out like last year, I believe, that a movie is being made and they were bringing back James Dean. James Dean's corpse was being redigitized and paraded around for this
No chance
movie.
This place is gonna fill with water now?
The mechanisms are ancient. It's unlikely any of them still
James
work.
Dean died in the 50s.
That wasn't a no. And I haven't come this far to get drowned.
Like,
in
why
the
not
desert.
just
Let's
get
outta here.
someone who, like, just fucking get John Travolta to make up his hair.
James Dean died young, actually.
Yeah, and he looks a bit like John Travolta.
Fair enough. John Travolta now or John Travolta back then?
Actually, yeah. Oh, he's playing. Being. So they're getting James Dean to play Elvis. I'm pretty sure Elvis died more recently than James Dean.
Oh my goodness. But yeah, this is some of the absurd expenses of Hollywood.
James Dean died 22 years before Elvis.
Really?
Yes!
Holy
James
shit.
Dean died in 1955. Elvis died in 1977. So they're getting a dead actor to play someone who is also dead that died after the actor. Well after the actor. Why not just digitize Elvis?
Shoot. Why not just digitize Elvis? Dear God. That is a good question. Why not just digitize Elvis?
This me is so pissed. Like, why would they even? Oh my God!
Now let's teleport
Like-
here.
That is so stupid.
It's
Why-
ridiculous. It's like
Why would they digitally resurrect James Dean to play someone who died well after he died?
It's absurd.
Someone who was. Let's see.
I agree. It is absurd. It is crazy.
Elvis was only 20 years old when James Dean died.
Yeah, it's crazy.
That's another.
It's like, why is this expense here?
James Dean was only 4 years old when Elvis was born. No, he was 3 years old and 11 months. Oh my God, their birthdays are only 1 month apart. James Dean was born February 8th, 1931, and Elvis was born January 8th, 1935.
That's insane.
So
Why
yeah,
are you having James Dean play Elvis when you could just digitize Elvis? They both have nearly the same amount of screen time. I'm sure Elvis has like even more screen time if you look at his old shit.
Probably. And you could probably find more voice clips of Elvis considering his music career.
Yeah.
Like, or you could just go to Las Vegas and hire an Elvis off the streets.
You'd make somebody's career that way.
Yeah.
God, who
Or
was it that played John Belushi in a really bad movie and it nearly destroyed his upcoming career?
Oh God. Do you mean Jim Belushi?
John Belushi.
Let's see.
John Belushi death movie. That's what it is. Just Google that.
Let's see. It's called Wired.
Yeah.
Michael Chikle.
Oh yeah, he was in Breaking Bad.
He was? Who did he
I
play?
think so. I think he played the brother, the cop guy.
Oh
Might-
yeah, definitely.
Yeah. He's a great actor, and
He
it's
was
a
also a
shame that.
fantastic. He was in the original Fantastic Four movie.
Oh yes, yes, I
He
remember
played the
that.
Thing.
Yes, he was a great thing, by the way.
He was. I hope he comes back whenever they finally get. Because, like, I think they're gonna be setting up the pieces to have Fantastic Four in the MCU.
Yes, I believe so too. That's with the return of. They're talking about like a rocket scientist, right? That is in contact with Sword or something.
Yes, yes. I don't think that's gonna be Reed Richards. I think Reed Richards is gonna have a much more. I think Reed Richards' first appearance is probably gonna be in either the Spider-Man movie or the Doctor Strange movie.
Mm.
Or here's what I think is going to happen. If they do introduce him in WandaVision, I think they're just going to keep calling him Dick.
Probably.
Because his last name is Richards.
Oh yeah.
And so they're going to keep calling him Dick, and then he's going to probably make a cameo in either, or not a cameo, he's probably going to play an important role in either Spider-Man or Doctor Strange. And at the end of the movie, he's going to be like, my name's, he's going to be like, Richards is my last name, not my first name. So can you please stop calling me Dick?
Oh,
Just
goodness.
call me Reed. I think that's how it's going
There
to
we go.
end up.
Some of the platforming to get to these light crystals is ridiculous. Can you believe I've collected every single light seed in this game?
Well, except for the one that it wouldn't let you collect.
No, I collected that one in a different save game. I've collected every single one in this game. I've beaten this
Well,
game.
I thought you meant in this playthrough.
Oh, not in this playthrough. Definitely not in this playthrough. There's over 1,000 light seeds. I will never collect all of them on stream. I have too much love for everybody else's time to make them watch me suffer.
Speaking of collecting 1,000 of something, I tried to collect all the Korok seeds, but I just do not have the will. I got a third of them.
Oh, there's how many? Like over
900.
900.
There's 900.
Oh goodness.
Yeah, I collected like 300 or 400, and I was like, nope, no, I can't do this anymore.
Oh, shoot. There we go. Dang it. There's apparently a fabled 14-hit combo in this game that I have never figured out.
Well, how do you get it?
You have to figure out the exact button press combination to pull it off.
Have you ever seen it done? Like, have you ever looked at videos?
I have not, because I just want to figure it out on my own eventually.
That was close.
But I will never figure it out. There's somebody online who knows how to pull it off. I don't.
Absolutely. If it does exist, then there's definitely a video tutorial on how to do it.
Well, there's an achievement for it, so there is a way to do it.
You know what the most bullshit achievement in the universe is?
Dang it.
There's this one game where there's an achievement to be #1 on the global leaderboards. Only 34 people have gotten the achievement in the world.
Oh god, that sounds nightmarish.
Oh yeah, because like I hate online achievements. I hate achievements that require you to be online.
I hate online achievements because oftentimes that whole online achievement thing is just who comes first when it comes to like #1 in the global leaderboards. Because after a while, it becomes impossible for anybody else to break in.
Oh yeah, it's Ghost Recon Advanced Warfare. The achievement is called World Champion, and you have to be on top of the universal leaderboard.
That is a whole brand new level of BS.
Yeah.
I was thinking like the achievement you're gonna bring up is like the Stanley Parable "Don't play for 5 years" achievement.
You know, I think I could probably get that. Let me check Stanley Parable to see when I last played. Oh yeah, I can definitely get it. Last played June 25th, 2014.
I have to check. Yeah, probably the same. Okay. Where am I? No, I can't go here yet. Nah, I flung myself off to my demise.
Play Stanley's Parable for the entire duration of a Tuesday.
What? That's an achievement?
Yeah.
I'm trying to figure out like what's the entire duration of a Tuesday?
24 hours, I'm guessing.
How can you play Stanley Parable for 24 hours straight?
Well, it's called the commitment.
Fair
You gotta
enough.
commit. I should stream Stanley Parable at some point.
I thought it was just okay.
Maybe I'll stream it after I finish the secret games that I'm gonna be playing after Thousand Year Door.
We have a lot of games coming up. Wow.
You should make a channel for the game, like stream schedules.
Probably. Okay.
Because I only know the next 3 games I'm gonna play.
Okay, let's see.
And I know that there are other games where I said, oh, I'm gonna play this after I finish the secret game.
Yeah, I get
And
that.
then I immediately forget.
We have. The first one's at the top of that windmill, but we'll have to go round the outside of it to get to the plates.
This is one of the tallest areas in the game. Nope, there's a taller area, but it's one of them.
Is each vortex a fertile ground?
What do you mean?
Like, you remember, in the sky, you see the vortexes. Is each one a fertile ground?
You see that one over there? That is
Yeah.
a fertile ground I have rescued.
Okay, and what about that one? The one that's the vortex at the top of the tower?
That is
that
one I have not rescued yet. No. So each vortex is is an area.
Okay. That's nice. I remember seeing the vortexes earlier. I didn't know that they were, I thought they were just for aesthetic. I didn't know they actually had.
Yeah. This game does a lot with its visuals that I'm angry a lot of other games don't do.
One thing that this thing does that I like that Majora's Mask also does is being able to see the areas from way, way far away. Do you remember I showed you the Stone Tower Temple before we even got to it? Like, you could see it from most of the other areas.
All right, let's see.
This is gonna be a puzzle.
Yeah, it's not a hard one.
I'm guessing you just gotta.
There, the gear moved. This is just going to take a little patience.
Okay, this is the one I want then.
Turn it again. Okay, I'm ready.
No, that's not it. Okay, let's try this.
Well, that's where it was at first. It's just gonna move
Yeah.
both of them in the same direction. Oh wait, and then you turn the other one to make the red, and
Yeah.
I see.
Turn it.
I just gotta do this one time. No, 2 times, I guess. Thank you, Elika. Please teleport over here. Thank you.
Turn it.
Gosh, she just teleported.
No, wait. Arrgh. I screwed up.
Get the left, like, get the left one right, correct? Because wasn't there like,
Turn it again.
Yes.
Yeah.
There we go.
now you just gotta move that one once and then,
Turn it now.
Yep.
or, yeah.
This is a good puzzle because there's many ways to do it.
Yeah, I would have just kept getting the thing to be like, I would just get the left one like shown and then twist the changey thing, like, oh, like keep the, like, get the bounce pad on the left exposed and then go twist the other one until until it shows only the right one can be moved.
I've screwed up. I need to figure this
One
out.
more. Yeah, and now just move the right one.
Nah, but
right?
that's 2. It moves 2.
Oh.
So I need to get into a position where... Monkeys on typewriters. Give me a moment.
Oh, so then you should just twist it 3 times and you should be golden.
Okay, I'm ready.
Okay, let's try this.
Oh, yeah, because if you get the one where they're both red, it should work, right?
There's no one where they're both red. Let me try this. This is perfect.
Oh, wait.
This is what I want.
Yeah, because if you twist it twice, they'll do it then.
Yeah.
Right?
They're both on the opposite side. That's perfect. I'm a genius.
That's it.
Let's get up there.
I have the computing power of an IG-11.
You're like a walking machine. I assure you I'm not. That was my favorite gag in WandaVision, is like them saying an innocuous comment about how productive Vision is, and Vision thinking it means that they're onto him being a robot.
My favorite gag is the one where he's like, "Ah, yes, you gotta." Oh, dang it. There we go.
Now.
Now. Ah, dang it. No, I got it wrong too because
Oh,
there's a
it's
hole there.
one-sided. I thought it was two-sided.
Nah, I'm never gonna make it. I gotta wait. My favorite gag is when the boss comes in. He's like, "Oh yes, it's a company. It's a company tradition." And you gotta better be better than like Richard's there. And Richard's like, my wife thought
Like 5-course meal.
oh goodness. Oh, I gotta go up now. Dang it. I'm a fool. My wife thought 5 courses would be enough, and that awful taste in music. It was a 4-string quartet. And that hippie wear. I wore a turtleneck.
It was beatnik.
Beatnik, yes.
This one's a bit more complicated. You need to
Move the cranks to move the gears? Yeah, I figured.
just be patient. Patience brings rewards.
So does walking into a harem covered in chocolate.
Wow.
Well, it was the same. The guy who got fired was the same guy who lost his grandma's piano.
Oh, yes. That poor guy.
Yeah.
Let's see. Let's
I watched I read the entire TV Tropes page.
I haven't done that yet.
There's actually not a lot on there.
Fair enough. They're probably waiting for it to finish before they start filling it up. Hmm.
Oh Jesus!
That
I think if you
rotates
Jacob's
everything.
ladder, yeah.
Okay.
I think if
The
you
second one.
Jacob's ladder it, you'll probably get there eventually.
What's Jacob's ladder? Oh, you just keep wailing away at it.
Yeah, where you do one, move to the other, and just keep zigzagging.
I guess.
I mean, statistically speaking,
Fair enough. Oh, let's see if there's another one I can do. That moves everything that way, and that moves one.
is there anywhere you can just move the left?
Yes.
Oh, I know what you do. Yeah, move this 3 times, and then get the one that where all of them are blue.
Yes, right here. There we go.
Well, wait, but doesn't the left one turn the opposite direction?
No, this moves the plates. It determines how many move in a certain direction.
Yeah, I thought the left one moves in the opposite direction as the others.
Ah, okay. Ah, shit. Okay, I need to do
Oh
that.
no, it doesn't. You're right. Never mind.
Yep. I did it. I probably did it faster this time than I did in my initial playthrough.
Yeah. I still can't get over the fact that those are just straight up bounce pads.
You'll hate the blue one then, because it's literally just this one again.
Oh, is it another power up of the same kind?
It literally just bounces you, yeah.
I mean, I love that they're bounce pads. There's got to be a way to mod it so that they look and sound like Sonic bounce pads.
Oh, dang it. Bad timing.
You jumped right into that.
I jumped right into that. I am a dummy. I blame bad
Yeah.
camera angle. It doesn't show me the obstacle until after it's already there.
I mean, you can see the trails.
Yeah, fair enough.
Oh yeah, I forgot this guy was a person. You know what series I think had the best gods of light and darkness?
What?
Legend of Korra.
To be fair, that literally just riffs right from Zoroastrianism.
I like Rava and Vatu.
Fair enough, but they literally are just cribbing directly from Zoroastrian mythos.
And is that the mythos that this is based off of?
Yes. It's the oldest,
Oh, wow. So that's what this guy's gimmick is this time?
Yep.
Blinding you? I mean, even though you can still see, it's about as effective as the ink splatter in Mario Kart.
It makes it harder.
Oh, he's blue. I wonder what that's about.
You can only attack him with the sword. They color coded a bit. Okay, let me just.
Yeah. So does the king ever play like any kind of important role afterwards?
Yes. You face him later. He's the final boss.
Oh, he becomes the vessel of the guy of darkness, I'm guessing.
He becomes one of Armin's chosen, yeah.
Just the chosen, not like an actual vessel.
Just chosen.
That's anticlimactic.
Well, you also fling yourself directly into Armin's mouth and explode him from the inside out. But I can't go any further than that because it gets into spoilers. Wait a minute. Yeah, you're probably not gonna play this yourself, are you?
Maybe you're
Definitely not. Like, it's a beautiful game and it looks amazing,
really.
but it's
You shouldn't.
I I don't know. There's something about it that is keeping me from getting like invested in it. Like,
Oddly enough, that's what a lot of people have said.
okay,
So you're not
then I
alone.
feel better. Then I feel better about my opinion.
It's a great game. It's beautiful, but it's scored less than some of the other games from the series, which is unfortunate because I think it has like more merit than like Sands of Time or such, as like an avant-garde art piece of a game.
Mm. I think I, I don't know. I think like the open worldness of it is not like as appealing to me as like in uh Shadow Claw. 'Cause with Shadow Colossus, you don't have like a companion. It's a very somber feeling, and also in Shadow Colossus, spoilers, but you're the main villain.
I'm aware. I've played Shadow Colossus.
I know, but some people who watch this might not.
Okay. When did you play Shadow Colossus?
Uh, uh, it was a long time ago. I've never played the remastered version.
Did you ever play it on the PS2 back when it was first
Yeah,
released?
yeah.
Okay. I was about to say I played it before you, but now I'm not so sure.
I don't know the exact year because it'd be weird to know the exact year, but
Fair enough.
it was the original version, not the remaster.
Fair enough. Ah, I
Didn't
got
the
one.
remaster?
I got
Oh,
170.
what? Oh, nice. You can get a new power up.
Yep, I'm gonna collect a few more, and then I'm gonna head there.
Right. Didn't the remaster have like a whole bunch of problems with the increased frame rate because like the stamina meter was based on the frame rates?
Nah, it was the
And so-
amount of times the monsters would struggle was attached to the frame rate.
Oh, so yeah, they'd struggle for a lot less time, for
No, they would
half the
struggle
time.
more frequently.
Oh, okay.
So they would struggle like constantly, so you just end up being stuck there for ages, just waiting for them to stop.
Did they ever fix that?
I don't think they did.
Oof. I would get it for I would emulate it, but it's one of those games where it's really difficult to emulate due to frame rate issues.
Yeah,
Just
understandable.
like just like Tony Hawk's Underground 2.
Really?
Yeah, I tried emulating it, but it's got frame rate issues.
Yeah, PS2 emulators aren't that great, unfortunately. I have no idea why. Okay.
No,
Oh, shoot.
you have taken from me what you will. You shall have no more.
Been chilling here the entire time.
Yeah, he's been chilling here.
I have lost her.
Father?
Lost. Gone.
And don't think I didn't see that corruption on his hand.
Dun dun dun.
We can stop this. If you come, if you help us heal the land. Father! No! Don't hurt him!
Thanks.
I meant you!
Hurt him.
Don't hurt him!
He's trying.
If I press the Elika button, which is triangle, she says something about like, "Ah, don't hurt him," and etc. etc. Ah, shoot. Okay, he's got powers now. Dang it.
Shit with a sword.
Okay, personal opinion time. But the highlights they give to tell you when to block are awful because they throw off your timing. Because they slow down time. And they give you a lot of warning to when to block. That if you're watching the animations, it throws off the timing.
We don't know what he'll do.
What
Oof.
can he do?
I actually legitimately feel bad for the king. He goes by the name the Morning King, by the way.
Is that mourning as in like the time of day, or mourning as in grieving?
Grieving.
Ah,
Okay.
did he lose the queen?
Yeah. Okay, so
Which
you
one will let you go to the? Which one will let you kill the hunter?
that would be the Wings of Ramaz yellow. Or
Go
we
with
can
is
go
that?
and kill the alchemist, which would be green.
Yeah, let's go with green then.
Okay.
The alchemist is the one that poisoned you, right?
Yes. Ooh, and the
The
City of
alchemist is
Light,
such a
which
cool
is
title.
yeah. Oh, fun fact. According to the writer, apparently a Republican congressman used lines from one of the alchemist's villain speeches in one of his acceptance speeches when he got elected.
Oh god, that's in bad taste. What was the line?
I don't know. I
I'll
don't. I
look
don't. I
that.
don't think he knows either. But apparently it's somewhere online. But yeah, the alchemist's dialogue has been used in an actual congressional campaign speech. So probably the one where he talks about how he wants to be immortal and how the rest of the world can be damned.
You know what it is that I ask.
Oh shoot! Oh shoot! The big reveal.
That the evil guy is evil?
No.
Just because we saw that doesn't mean it will be true. The vision of
What?
falling. Armin's trying to.
Oh.
The visions aren't from Armin.
Oh, that she's gonna
But they
die?
don't have to be true. No one can tell you the future.
No, the reveal is that she's been dead all along. That's a vision from the past. Dun dun dun.
Oh wow.
Okay, let's teleport here so we can get to the alchemist area quickly. So the so I'm gonna throw this right out here. But the hunter, the alchemist, and the concubine have the best areas in the game. The City of Light is actually
Hold
kind
on,
of lame.
I can't find anything saying someone quoted the alchemist or anything from Prince of Persia. Like I
It
can't find anything to
it's
say that's true.
is
This way.
where are you checking?
Google.
Check TV tropes. They have something mentioned there, I believe.
Which one's this called?
Prince of Persia 2008.
Here's one more. I've got you.
I can't find anything on TV tropes to, or maybe it'd be in trivia.
Probably in trivia.
Which direction, Elika?
I don't want you
I know I
going
can't.
thinking I'm making shit up, but it's
Well, I
something
can't
was
find
told.
anything to confirm that's true.
But it's something I talked about at length with the writer. He mentioned it. And he's like, oh yeah. Apparently, this is something that was actually said during a Republican's campaign speech. They cribbed lines of dialogue from The Alchemist. So
Yeah, I can't find anything to verify that.
that's so weird. To be fair, it's probably like something really hard to prove, I guess.
Surprise for us?
I don't think
Like, got the. Is that what the power up you got was? The double jump?
No, this is wall running.
I'd actually be more comfortable if he attacked us.
The double jump is just something I can do naturally. I've been doing that the entire game. Have you not noticed?
No, I haven't.
Yeah, Elika tosses me like a rag doll through the air.
Oh my
this is the
god,
new power-up.
this game uses so much from Sonic. You got bounce pads and now you have the, whoa.
Doesn't care about us. He's trying to destroy the fertile ground.
Oh hey, they're doing the thing I suggested they do.
Yeah.
That's cool.
But we stop him each time before he can.
But it makes me feel vindicated that they are actually trying to do the obvious
These beams lined up.
thing, you know?
Yeah, you missed it, but the villain, the alchemist in a previous area, the one with the giant cauldron, he was attempting to fill it with goo before you showed up and stopped him.
Oh, yeah. That was the very first time we entered the area.
Yeah.
I didn't realize that was like the end goal.
He
I
was,
thought
he was
they were just
attempting
doing that to be a dick.
to fill the area.
All of the
Dang it.
platforms. That's rotated all of them.
Okay. That's what I need to do to get that over there.
Yeah, and now you need to do everything in reverse.
Yep.
Okay, I'm ready.
So if she can
Okay.
teleport, why doesn't she just spin it?
Seriously? Can I not do it more? Apparently I can only go 2 ways with that. That is weird. I've never run into this problem before. Maybe I'm just too smart to go otherwise.
Let's turn it.
Okay, now let's try it this way. Ta-da! I'm a genius.
Only if this works. We still don't know how this turns.
Nah, it turns as it wishes.
Okay, yeah. Oh.
Uh-oh. Alec,
One of my favorite fights in a game is in Bayonetta. You fight on a
Oh,
falling
this
platform.
is definitely the quote.
Close your eyes in blind faith.
Nah, it was the one that's like, oh, you don't even question shit. Oh, dang it. Ah, shit, okay. See, he throws off the animations when he does that. And I just knocked that mother effer right off a cliff.
how do we...
It's all right. It survived.
I still can't find any. Yeah, I can't find anything that's verifying that.
That's so odd. It makes me feel bad because, like, dude's a great guy. I definitely know he would not be giving me false information. It's probably just something that's in the rumor mill and like He just told me a rumor he thought was
What do
interesting.
you think he
So
was doing to the fertile ground?
God, it makes me feel so dirty saying that.
Break the energy that links the grounds to the temple.
Because dude was
He was trying
great.
to
Like
set
he was a
Auron
lot of help
free.
Well, we'd better seek a
while
way to
just
finish him
talking
before
about
he
like the
does that.
game. Now I feel bad. Oh God, because I don't like spreading
Yeah.
misinformation, even though I do it frequently. But I don't like it, and I try my best to avoid it. Now I feel bad.
I mean, maybe you'll have better luck trying to find it since you seem to know more about it than I do.
Probably.
Like if you talked about it in great length, you recorded or you got a transcript of your interview with the guy, right?
Yeah, he doesn't really go into much detail on it, unfortunately. I can send it to you later.
We're lucky.
No, I'm saying you could go back and listen and get
No.
the exact.
It's written. It's a written interview. All right, let's see. Yeah, we're going right to the Heaven's Stair now.
The one they said there was a thing, right?
It's probably the tallest area in the map.
That's
Yeah.
another one.
What was the obstacle of it?
I will reveal that to you when we get there.
You already revealed it. I just don't remember what it is.
Oh, it's poison gas.
Right.
Did I actually reveal it? Oh, that makes me feel bad.
Done.
We're talking about obstacles. You're like, yeah. You see, like in the heaven says this.
Ah, dang it. Fair enough. Okay, let's try and kill the alchemist and call that a stream.
All right.
Anything going on in chat? Let me check the map. Dang it, I can't check the map.
Follow your heart.
Funny. Come on now, tell me, show me the way.
Do you know the way?
Okay, let's try this way. There we go, I did it. No, don't do this to me. There we go, I did it. Oh. There we go. Now she can direct me the way.
Nope, wrong way.
I was going the wrong way the entire time. Ah, I'm a fool.
Rip.
Dang it.
That's it.
So ask me questions about Prince of Persia, any of the games.
What is the plot of Sands of Time?
So the plot of Sands of Time is that the young prince, nameless, is with his father, and they are invading a neighboring kingdom, which is supplying weapons to their enemies. The vizier tells you this, and it turns out the vizier is evil because he tricks the prince into unleashing the Sands of Time, because the Sands of Time will give him immortality or something.
Well, the royal vizier was evil.
Yeah.
Whoever would have guessed that?
He also looks like Jafar if he was beaten with the ugly stick a few dozen times. So
Oh, like in the I'm okay. I'm not actually gonna throw. The person who played Jafar in the live action film is actually a good actor.
oh, he's a very good actor. He's been in a lot of stuff. I think it's just a case of bad direction.
Oh, absolutely.
Though I think he did fine for what he had to work with, so I don't really hold it against him at all.
You know what the live action Aladdin could have been? It could have been like it could have been a Bollywood film, like with the end credits. It basically is,
Probably.
and that's what pisses me off. Yeah, Bollywood.
Ready to climb to the stars?
Bollywood is like the Indian films that are like very high energy, very eccentric. You know?
Well, this place isn't the beginning and end of civilization. Well, actually, it might be the end of it. Your people cut yourselves off and then stared at the stars.
Stars tell us the time, the seasons, guide us over the deserts and seas.
Now, that's a lot of use when you don't go anywhere.
All right, time to run up the stairs of the stars, etc., etc.
You think it's always stars, but there was like a misspelling,
Maybe.
or maybe it was always stairs and then it was a misspelling.
Stars.
God, this is giving me flashback to the Sonic 06 level in Sonic Generations.
Ah, fair
Or-
enough.
God, that level gave me so many issues.
Another of Ahriman's soldiers.
All right,
remember-
Mother Effort, let's do this. Yes,
Oh, I
you
like
had
the
so
sword.
many issues with enemies. Whose sword? The enemies or mine?
Enemies, it's hooked. It reminds me of Jets.
Fair enough. It's not really hooked. It's more like a very curved scimitar.
Hmm.
Actually, that looks more like one of the weapons you can use in Warrior Within.
Never heard of it.
Ah, okay. So in Sands of Time, there's a sequel called Warrior Within, also done by Jean-Christophe Gouat, whose name I'm probably butchering somehow. And it's an okay game. It's considered very edgy. Warrior Within is considered very edgy because it has Breaking Benjamin as the soundtrack.
Oh God, that sounds amazing.
It is very edgy.
I'm a big fan of garbage. I don't know if you could tell.
But it's not garbage. It's just very edgy.
Ow.
It might be garbage, actually. It depends on who you ask. All right.
Does it matter which one you run up?
No, all four go to different places, but I have to hit 4 switches.
Okay.
And now the poison gas is here. See?
Hmm.
That's correct.
Interesting.
If you breathe it,
It'll be the last breathing you do. Well, if the only way is up, then let's go up.
we have to go down to reach the other power plates. After we've gone over there to activate this first mechanism.
Oh, let's just make it fast. Don't want to end up with a lung full of corruption.
He's very snarky. I like this interpretation. All right.
The air might not be moving, but it's not thinning out either.
All right. Now we're in corruption.
So he's basically holding his breath.
Pretty much. Now he's coughing.
Even if he gets poisoned, it'll be purged whenever you heal the land.
Oh no, this actually sets me back if I get poisoned. See how it darkens a bit more each time? If it gets too dark, then I just get sent right back to a checkpoint.
Hmm.
You want to see?
Not really.
Okay, fair enough.
I figured it'll happen naturally.
Fair enough. Wait, are you saying
That's
I'm
me
bad at
throwing-
this game?
I was about to say that's me throwing shade at you.
Oh, how dare you. I'm too good at this game. That'll never happen.
But you've died a few times.
That's different.
One more to go.
Ask me another Prince of Persia question.
Well, I don't know enough about Prince of Persia to know what to ask.
Look up a quiz.
A Prince of Persia quiz?
Yeah, why not?
Alright. Yeah, I'll do that.
I mean, I did one for Legend of Zelda. There must be one for Prince of Persia somewhere.
Prince of Persia trivia quiz.
Let's get to the top before the alchemist chokes us off again.
That is. Alright, what is the prince's primary weapon? This
are my
is for Prince of Persia 2 Thrones.
Okay.
It is the Dagger of Time, his father's sword, the Zoroaster sword, or he doesn't have one.
That's tricky because that game gives you a secondary primary weapon. It's a shape-shifting weapon, I believe. Let's go with his father's sword.
Alright. What's the minimum amount of Sans credits that you need to unlock all the artwork?
Oh, that's not a fair question at all.
Is it 9,999, 2,000, 1,500, or 5,000?
I'm gonna go with 5,000. What's that from? I'm trying to imagine a game that has Dan credits.
No. How does the prince speed kill his enemies? Is it A, by using the Dagger of Time, B, punching them in the face, C, throwing them down on the ground, or D, by strangling them?
What are my options again?
Using the Dagger of Time, punching them in the face, throwing them down on the ground, or strangling them.
I think it might be throwing them down on the ground.
What is Farah's weapon?
Bow and arrow.
Alright, that was the first choice. What mode of transport does the prince use to reach Babylon? Is it A, a ship, B, by foot, C, a magic carpet propelled by the sands of time, or D, riding on the back of a Dahaka?
Nah, it's a bow.
The ship?
Yeah, the ship.
Alright. It is game over when the Dark Prince completely defeats. It is a game over when the Dark Prince completely depletes his life. True or false?
Yes.
True?
True.
Alright, true. There are only 5 obtainable life upgrades in the game. The game is 2 Thrones.
No, false.
8. You play as the Dark Prince in one of the chariot races. True or false?
False.
Most false.
Always about 2 Thrones. Dear God. Someone really loves
Yeah,
2 Thrones.
It's a 2 Thrones question. Or it's a 2 Thrones quiz. That's the first one I could find.
Oh, don't do a 2 Thrones quiz.
But you made me do you made me do a Skyward Sword quiz when I was playing Ocarina of Time.
No, I didn't. That was just a Zelda quiz, and they asked a lot of sword questions about Skyward Sword. It was just like somebody who writing the quiz was just really obsessed with Skyward Sword.
Once we heal the fertile ground there.
Okay.
I get to do it different.
You battle with Mahasti as the Dark Prince. True or false?
God, I've not played 2 Thrones in years. This is a mean quiz. I'm gonna go with true.
Are you ready?
Now for an obscure question. The arena boss has no lower jaw. True or false? It is the very first boss you battle. For reference.
False. I believe he has a jaw.
Alright, and here's some open answers. Who does the vizier stab with the Dagger of Time? One word.
Farah.
How do you spell that?
Farah. No, wait.
All right.
Farah's your ally. No, it's God, it's that one character from yeah, never mind. I don't remember her name. I think it's like Camilla.
What makes the Dark Prince return back to the normal
Water.
prince? Alright, what is the name of the whip-like weapon the Dark Prince uses?
I got nothing. Chainsword.
It's one word.
That's a mean question because I do not think it has like a name. I think it has like a description. Like it's some sort of chain whip. Maybe they want it to be one word in like the thing.
Put chain. Then. The prince narrates the story in Sands of Time and Warrior Within. However, someone different narrates Two Thrones. Who is it?
I believe that might be. I know who that is. I just don't remember her name.
Is it the Camilla person?
I believe so, but I don't think that's her actual name. I'm just making something up that sounds right.
Alright, most people think time is like a river that flows swift and sure in one direction. At the end of the game, the prince says this to someone. It is also the same person who said it to him in Sands of Time. Who is
Farah. It's Farah. Farah.
Alright, apparently his main weapon is the Dagger of Time. The
No,
sand credits...
it's not. The Dagger of Time is a secondary weapon.
Just before you encounter your first enemy, the prince finds a dagger on the table. He remarks, "Why is it every time a disaster strikes, I find myself with a proper blade?" This, of course, is a kind of joke, since it applies to Sands of Time and Warrior Within. You learn the speed kill system after you get the blade. The prince gets the dagger of time later on after the vizier kills Kylena.
Kylena, that's what it is.
Yeah, thus releasing the Sands of Time. Okay.
Ah, dang it.
The art credits is 1,500. The speed killing is strangling them. You got Farah's weapon correct. And you got
Fair
the
enough.
ship correct. You got the game over question correct. You were correct about the life upgrades and the chariot races. You got all the true or false. No, you got most of the true or false questions correct.
I got all the questions that are not stupid.
Well, the boss is apparently missing his lower jaw. The big dumb lumbering arena boss is named Klompa. What is quite gruesome is that he does not have a lower jaw. His tongue dangles free down there after the prince defeats him, blah blah blah. Not important. So, Kylena, I'm going to say that Camilla is close enough to Kylena to count it.
Fair enough.
Because that is a very hard, that is a very confusing way to spell it.
Fair enough.
You were right about the water. Oh, the whip-like weapon is called a dagger tail.
Ah, dang it.
And then Kylena, and then Farah. So you got half the questions right, and the other half were kind of stupid.
Ah, but those were for the one game in the series I'm not familiar with. I've barely played Two Thrones, so that hurts me here.
Alright, I found a Sands of Time one.
Oh, thank goodness, something I know.
Alright.
You're looking pretty scared for an immortal.
Oh, I think this might be about the movie.
Ooh, if it is, I'm fine with that, because I know the movie back in my hand, too.
Alright, the movie followed a former orphan named Destan. He was adopted by the king of... Destan? Alright.
Yep.
He was adopted by the king of Persia due to showing his character in which of these settings? The temple, the market, the king's bedroom, or the fountain?
The market.
Alright. 15 years after Dastan was adopted, the Persians decided to attack the city of Alamat. Alamat was believed to be selling weapons to Persians' enemy. Dastan decided to disobey orders and attack at dawn, and by attacking before dawn. He, along with other soldiers, captured which gate of the city?
What are
Is
my
it the
options?
north, south, east, and west?
Ooh, that's tricky. I think it might be the south.
Alright. After Alamat was captured, the king of Persia died. How exactly did he die?
Poison cloak.
Uh, it is poisoned with wine, burned by the robe, shot with an arrow, or heat stroke.
Burned by the robe.
All right. Out in the desert, Tamina and Dastan met an entrepreneur, and a group of men were indebted to him because he had saved one of the men's life. What was the entrepreneur's activities? A camel race organizer, a market vendor of fruit, an ostrich race organizer, or none
Ostrich
of these.
race.
All right. Tamina and Distan returned to Alamat for King Sharman's funeral. While there, Distan talks to his uncle by adoption, who killed who killed Sharman. How did Distan determine that Nizam, his uncle, killed Sharman?
His
Is it
hands were burned.
okay? That is one of the options. Tamina and Tassan accompanied Sesso and Amar and traveled to the temple to recover the Dagger of Time, which had been taken by Nazim. The dagger was guarded by a assassin, a group of warriors. Oh, hey, is the alchemist dead?
Yes, he's dead now.
Nice. The Hassan were banished from Persia long ago, but kept alive by Nizam. Who killed the assassin guarding the dagger?
I told you
Is
to stay
it
away from the egg.
Amar, Distan, Tamina, or
Maybe, but
Sesso?
you won't live forever? You
God,
told
I'm
him.
trying to remember his name. He's
Yeah,
the
how's
dagger
that
thrower
for
guy.
immortality? Now which one of us is gonna live
I think
forever?
they
Well,
might.
the option.
Okay. What is Amar a name mentioned earlier or not?
Amar is one of the options.
I think it might be Amar.
All
Or
right. It's Amar, Distan, Tamina, and Sesso.
I think Sesso is the cowardly merchant. Amar is the dagger thrower.
Let's get down from here.
All right. While Amar decoyed the troops that were coming to the temple to kill Distan, he showed the dagger's power to his brother Tus, now king. How did he
No,
do
no,
that?
no, no. It's Sisso then.
Distan? Oh, Sesso?
Yes, that's Sesso in the last question.
Okay. Well, Amar decoyed, blah blah blah. How did Amar display the stand's power? Did he kill Tusk, kill himself, kill Tamina, or destroy his brother's crown?
Kill himself.
All right. Underground, the Sandglass Chamber, Nazim. Underground in the Sandglass Chamber, Nazim attempted to turn back time to the moment he saved the king's life when they were kids. Stan stopped him and turned back time to what moment? The first. Oh, sounds like you have an answer.
What are my options? Just throw them
The
at me.
first time Tamina tried to kill him, the moment he gave the poisoned robe to King Shahraman, the moment he threw an apple at the soldiers in the market, or the moment he first held the dagger.
The moment he first held the dagger.
How did we get out of there alive? Don't say it
All
was
right.
Ormaz.
After the incident with the Sandglass Chamber, Descend revealed Nazim's plot
I'm the one that
uh,
brings you luck.
to his family in Alamet.
You lost a
Nazim
donkey's worth of gold,
tried
fell into
to
a
kill
celestial
Destan,
war,
but
and
was
you
not
still wanna call
successful.
yourself
Who killed
lucky?
Nazim? Was it
I'm still
Destan,
alive.
Tus, the King
What about
Sharman,
the
or
alchemist?
Tamina?
Did we kill him?
Can you see anyone surviving
That's a tricky
that?
one. I have. That might have been.
If we throw the lock on Armin, then none of them are
I think that
safe.
might have been Destan.
Let's put
That's
the dark
Don.
god back in jail.
Alright, after Nazim was killed, Tus proposed a marriage between Destan and Tamina. Destan then went and kneeled to Tamina and gave her the dagger of time as a gift. How did she react? It was A, she was surprised. B, she asked, "What's this?" C, she was angered. Or D, she left.
I think it was she was surprised.
All right, let's see. You got the first question correct. The second question about which gate did Destan capture, it was the eastern gate.
Fair enough.
Let's
Never eat
see.
soggy waffles. I should have known that.
Right. As for who killed Nazim, it was Tuss. And
Fair
those are
enough.
the only questions you got wrong.
That was my second guess.
So yeah, the only things you got wrong were about the gate and who killed Nazim.
Fair enough. Okay, so do you want to call it?
Yeah, you've been streaming for 2 hours and 40 minutes.
Okay, I'd say that is. Let's save our game. Empty slot, etc., etc. We are done. Thank you all for coming to the stream. Dear God, it's been a while.
It's been a while. Definitely go check out. If you thank you everyone watching on Twitch. Thank you everyone for watching YouTube. Definitely leave a comment and like it, and check out some of the other videos, like Majora's Mask, or either the D&D playthroughs, or Scraps' Twilight Princess Let's Play.
Fair enough. Thank you all for
All right.
coming, and if you really like this video, say so, and I might do another one.
Yeah.
Thank you
Yeah.
all. Have fun.
Good night, everybody.